So we've worked with VMware Tools and Snapshots in VMware Workstation. I want to show you what it looks like in the vSphere, the vSphere 6.7 web client. Of course, this is ESXi, not vCenter. We'll get there. So I'm going to log in as usual. And now that this, I'm going to be working with the Ubuntu system I demonstrated in a previous video. This thing I might have typed the password wrong. I think this thing is about to decide it's not going to log in for me. Logging in. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I can see that my ISO is, no, this is the funny thing, my ISO is in my data store and the VM is actually in NFS. That's okay. What I can do now, if I want to install VMware Tools on this thing, I don't have to even start it up first. It'll kind of, it'll put the fact that VMware Tools is not installed right there on the surface. This is the sort of thing you want to do after you've got your OS installed. If you do it beforehand, the VMware Tools ISO image will replace the image of the guest OS that you want. So I've got my ESXi 6.7 and later VM version 14. I've got one CPU, 1 gig of RAM, no VMware Tools yet, 16 gigs of storage, all of which is provisioned right now. And I could actually, if I wanted to, I could actually move. Interestingly enough, I have this in the monitor section. I could actually move that one over. Let me edit that, because I know there's more than one. I could actually, let me actually put this on the VM network, not monitor. It's not quite where I want that. No, it's kind of the point one thing I might have done with, say, the Kali system, but that's not really where I want this. So let me fix that while I'm at it. I'm going to edit this. Okay, cancel. Edit. Okay, cancel. Never mind. Maybe the fact that it is someplace else. So let me start this. Refresh. I don't actually want it on that monitor thing. Error occurred. Okay. Okay. So I'll go back to the primary plan. Networking. No general information installed. Yeah. Actions. I can choose guest OS, install VMware Tools. What that will do, okay, volume was not found. Interesting. Did it go missing? Power on. Failed to power on. NFS was not found. Data store. VM. Ubuntu. It's there. It's having trouble talking to it, apparently. Ubuntu. Okay. Okay. File not found. Okay. File was not found. Okay, interesting. Because it is very clearly there. Let's wake this up for a minute. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I've actually got it here. For some strange reason, This one seems to think that it's still local. I'm going to go ahead and delete Ubuntu on this system. Delete. Hopefully this will not, files might, okay, data store, okay, eek. Hopefully that will not nuke them both. Let's go look at the data store right quick. Still there, okay. So what I'm going to do is Ubuntu here. What I'm going to do is edit. Come on, you. Okay, good. I put it in VM Network 1 because I didn't want it on the Monster ports. I don't want to change any of my options. But what I do want to do is check and upgrade VMware Tools every time I turn it on. Save. So what I'm going to do now is click Guest OS, install VMware Tools. And this will actually power it on for me. So while this system is having trouble unregistering the VM, I'm going to work over here. And then I'm going to take a snapshot. No, not that. Actually, yeah. What I can do here, essentially, okay, hold on. This is going to be a Linux thing. I'm going to need my terminal. Actually, I'm going to make this huge because otherwise I will go blind. Okay. CD media. CD-ROM. What I'm going to do is copy this tarball to my own home directory. And I'm going to unpack it. Okay, maybe I didn't want the verbose. This is the standard process we've seen many, many times in the Linux course. I don't need that because I'm not in a VMware environment. I'm just going to keep the defaults. Okay, cool. No, so now what I'm going to do is shut this thing down. Escape. Now, so it's shut down. Close that. What I can do now is take a snapshot. Go to Snapshots. And go to Manage. I'll take a snapshot. Call it with tools. Okay, I'm not going to worry about quiescing the file system because it's already shut down. There we go. So that's VMware Tools installation and taking a snapshot. Close. And now installed but not running. Good. One disk. There. Notice that it is now, the drive is now effectively out on the share. Let's go back over here. Host. Notice that what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-register this VM right quick. So let me try that and I'll show you the result if it works. If not, I'll just end the video. The video will effectively end right here. Thanks. So it did work. I can see it. Now there's maybe a bit of an issue. And let's see. Let's go to in that moving this thing back and forth. So here the snapshot is there. The with tools is there. Now this thing has a question that it wants me to ask. It wants me to answer. Answer question. Specifically is move or copy. What might be going on here is that if I'm copying this thing back and forth between using this same VM on two different hosts in succession, in alternation, that may confuse the system a bit. This is another one of those things where vCenter can manage all of this. It knows that, hey, this is the same VM in two places. Don't worry about it. Just do as you're told. So thanks. NFS is working. Snapshotting is working. I can actually get to this VM from both places, but not both at the same time. I think if I were to start it in one place and then look for it in the other, things would get a little confused. So I'm going to cancel that. I don't want to deal with that right now. So thank you, and we'll move on.